Welcome to the best podcast in the land with G, the #1 Cowboys fan, Hampton. Are you ready?
What up, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy Headquarters, and America's team? It's your guy, G, the #1 Cowboy fan, Hampton, coming at you live, direct, and correct as we start our Saturday sit-down, straight barbershop talk with your guy, G, the #1 Cowboy fan, Hampton. Give it up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everybody's doing well on this Saturday morning on April 25th, 2026. Man, we are running right through April. But I really appreciate the April showers. It's great for my yard. So I don't know what it's looking like. It's a little cloudy out there today. I don't know, man. This Texas weather is so bipolar. We don't never know what we're going to get. 70, 60 degrees one day, then it's 90 the next. Now it's cloudy, and who knows what it's going to be like the rest of the day. Anyway, man, I want to get on here, man, and I want to just share some news that you can use that's going on. And you guys know that we have started the draft, and everything's going on right now. We're still early. We still got day 3 we're going through today. And I just want to kind of break down what we've seen so far. But first of all, I want to say thank you to all the subscribers and all those that follow this channel, man. Again, like I always say, without your support, man, we wouldn't be where we are right now today. So thank you for being a part of this Cowboy Huddle podcast. And if you can do me a favor, make sure you hit that like button right now, right below. On this side, right? See right there, hit that. Where's that like button? It's somewhere down there. Hit that like button for me. And if you haven't hit the subscription button, hit the subscribe button. Because one thing I don't do anything for clickbait. I bring you news that we all can use. Because number one, I'm a fan first, and then I share the news with you. So yeah, hit the subscription button and subscribe. Because guess what? It costs you absolutely nothing. And if you know what, if it's something that I report that you don't like, don't unsubscribe. Just say, "Oh, this is not the one I like." Okay. I'm just saying, I'm straight up. Like I said, straight up barbershop talk. And again, this is what this is, straight up barbershop talk. Things you say when you go to the barbershop, you know, you already got that one guy said he met Tony Dorsett or he met George Pickens, and they'll have no proofs and no pictures to show. But yeah, that's the type of talk this is. But I want to get into this morning, man, because we do have draft 3, and let's get into the shift that we're seeing with the Cowboys. And, and we know while the, traditional scouts are so obsessed with the old school metrics of drafting, the Cowboys are secretly rewriting how they're drafting players. Players for defensive success. That's what they're doing. And I say that to say this here is because we're moving away from the traditional draft, the traditional defensive player or whatever. Because right now we know that what they're doing right now, they are really focusing on this defense. They are stockpiling. They are stacking this defense. And what we once saw before, we're seeing something totally different. What we're seeing now, we are seeing lateral agility players. And what this does when we're talking about lateral agility players, this creates a more of a high pressure trait on the offense. Yeah. It creates a high pressure, very high pressure traits on the offense. And when we're talking about that, we can also say that the era of how we draft linebackers has changed. Yeah. The linebacker, the traditional old way, sit in the middle, shoot this, shoot that. Now we're talking about the versatility multiplier. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We are drafting versatile multipliers. Then when I'm talking about that, we're talking about a positionalist player. Wait a minute. Y'all know I'm gonna do my sound effect. But we're talking about a positionalist player. You probably say, gee, what the heck you talking about? A positionalist player. What I mean by that, this is one of those where you're going to see players doing multiple tasks. One minute. Oh, yeah. You're going to see these players on this defensive side of the ball doing multiple. What you saw in the past, and we know that what we've seen in the past, this defense, this 4-3 shell Tampa 2 defense has haunted us for some time now. And for what we saw on last year, dude, we had a hard time. Now, let me say this here. Follow me. Now, the high pressure versatility creates more turnovers. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is exactly what it does. It creates more turnover. And God knows last year we could not create not one turnover. Out with the old, in with the new. And this is where we are. So yeah, we got this mad scientist. We got this guy that's creating this new era of defense with lateral agility players to serve as a versatile multiplier. Now stick with me now. Stick with me. When we're talking about a hybrid player, when we're talking about a hybrid player, that hybrid player and the versatile multiplier is dually created to stop your elite dual threat quarterback. Wait a minute. That's what it's all about. You got to stop these elite dual threat quarterbacks. So what you do, you bring in these versatile multipliers. And when I say that, you might see two guys sitting here and you might see this dude shoot here. This dude might shoot here. This guy may drop back. This guy might hit the edge. This guy hit the edge. This guy might come from safety and shoot a gap here. Listen, and I know it's totally different, but I'm going to tell you something. When I coached Pee Wee football, that was my whole objective. My theory was to confuse the offense. And I'm talking about little 8, 9-year-olds. See, it's all about the experience and the knowledge of the game of how you defeat your opponent. So I knew these little 8, 9-year-olds, they only knew block the guy in front of you. Shh, okay. Shift left, we shifting left, we shifting right, we bringing an extra man. We was doing something a little bit more advanced than the average 8, 9-year-old. You know, we giving them different looks. So we want that tackle to think that he's going to kick outside to pick up that defensive end. And here I come with a linebacker coming right up that C gap. Give it up. Come on, man. So this is what we're seeing right now. But also when we talk about, you know, surviving on the island, when we're talking about the cornerback position, when we're talking about multiple, we're talking about versatile multipliers. But what we're talking about also is when we're talking about surviving on the island. Now, Coach CP already talked about what that looks like for my cornerback. My cornerback got to be able to make adjustments. My cornerback got to be able to drop back in coverage and recover at a fast rate. So there's certain things that Coach CP is looking for at his cornerback position. And again, being one that played cornerback, yeah, you out on the island by yourself. And I'm gonna tell you, I learned the hard way. I fell for one of those out and up routes. Oh man, my first year on varsity. Oh man, I'm gonna jump this route. And I hit that joke on the outside. As soon as I hit that joke, I said, "Oop," and I did like this. Damn. That joker was downfield. I'm gonna get down there. Too late. And it was one of my buddies that scored. I guess I was so eager to beat him, but I failed for that joker did an out and up on me. But that was the last time he did it. I know it's early, y'all. So, but when we talk about these multipliers, these versatile multipliers that we're adding to this team, what I can say that what it is doing is creating future stars for a defense that's going to be around for a while. And I'm gonna say this here, y'all. This is going to probably be, and I know we still got a fourth rounder to do. We got the fourth one. We got 3 fourth rounders there. I got to give it up to these guys. These guys are doing a great job so far, as far as they're drafting right now. I'm not going to say great. I'm going to say a good job. I'm going to say a good job. I mean, because there's one that I kind of got a little questions about, but it is what it is. But yeah. So, but if this keeps up to what we're seeing right now, this non-traditional metrics that they're using on the defensive side of the ball, this one might probably make one of the scariest defenses in the league. Yeah, I'm telling you. So I want to get into that. I'm not going to keep you long. How many minutes? Oh, yes, this is not even 15 minutes yet. So let's get into these draft picks that Dallas has done so far right now. So we already know that Caleb Downs. Now I'm gonna tell you, I just hadn't been watching Caleb Downs a lot because I was always looking at Sonny Styles, but man, this guy Caleb Styles is a day one starter. Yeah, he's a day one starter. He has to. Being drafted that high, yeah, he has to be. He has to hit the field. Yeah. So Caleb Downs from Ohio State. He was our first pick, the number 11 overall pick. Then we come back, and yeah, the question is asked: will he start as a rookie? Hell yeah, he's going to start. Now I'm gonna say this: that it's probably might be the case. Malik Hooker, and like I said, I'm not saying this in a bad way to anybody. I know everybody needs their job, but this is just barbershop talk. So if one of you Cowboy players are watching, y'all know how it is. Y'all are the center of the stage. So again, it's constructive criticism. It's just our opinions, but this is just where it is. Again, you signed up for the job. So yeah, you're going to get criticism, and sometimes you're going to get some, accolades or appreciations. But this could be the last season, and I don't know if he makes a season for Malik Hooker. Malik Hooker could be on his way out. Simply because we have Jalen Thompson, and I think Jalen Thompson's going to probably fit this type of defense that CP is trying to bring to the field. So yeah, Caleb Downs definitely will be a starter. I don't see him coming off the bench. So yeah. So speaking of this was reported by ESPN, say what we're hearing about Downs. Speaking on the Pat McAfee show this week, Nick Saban, who was Downs' coach at Alabama, said the guy is so instinctive. He's got really good ability. He's a phenomenal person, and he is a football junkie. In the 2023, as a freshman, Downs led Alabama's defense and tackled 107. And I'm gonna tell you something. This guy will lay the wood. Yeah, he will lay the wood. So I'm just letting you know. So then we go to in the round one at the 23rd pick overall with the Cowboys pick Malachi Lawrence, defensive end from UCF. Now I understand, people say, "Oh yeah, he has a high mold and everything," but this is one I don't know how he's going to be used. And I know this defense, maybe he'll be used in certain packages. Because if he's an edge rusher, and I know he comes from a 4-3 defense, and then we're talking about a 3-4, I don't see him being big enough to play the defensive end. So he'll probably be an edge rusher, which is more like an outside linebacker. But the question about that, where I still have is certain packages he will have to fall back in coverage. He's one that puts his hand in the ground and goes forward. Maybe he'll be used on packages. Personally, I think we could have waited and got him a little later. I did like the fact that Keldrick Faulk was still out there. Cassius Howell was still out there. LT, I forget his name. LT out of Alabama, he was still there, and we overlooked them. So I'm a little shaky about this pick here. But it is what it is. But then we also went and got a trade. We gave up a 5th round pick for a linebacker from 49ers. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. It's early, and my voice is still cracking, so y'all gotta forgive me. But yeah, I had to clear my throat. But we did go make a trade with San Francisco 49ers. This was a great pick. Because I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this because I really was more concerned about this middle linebacker position, and I kept saying we need a veteran green dot player, and we got one. And after watching D Winters highlight, yeah, he fits the mold. I've seen this guy; he can fall back in coverage, he can play downhill. So, yeah, it's great. I mean, it's great to see him a part of this team. So that was a great move. We gave up a 5th round draft pick for him, and gave up a 5th round draft pick for him. And yeah, he's here in Dallas. So, and he was a starter. He's not somebody that was coming off the bench. He was a starter for the 49ers the whole season last year. So thank you to my brother. Yeah, he's a 49er fan. Thank you if you're watching this video. I appreciate you. But then we came back in round 3 of the 92nd pick overall, Jayshon Barham, I guess, outside linebacker from Michigan. I know what you're saying. We haven't had great luck with Michigan players, but let me say this here. This guy, after watching his highlight, him and Downs are definitely going to be trouble. Him and Caleb Downs are definitely going to be trouble. Now, I don't know if they're going to allow him to play this because you still got Ezekiel Ezeraku, and then you got Luis Morifau. You still got Overshown. I don't know how they're going to play this. Maybe they'll just hold him and let him play special team. But to me, I think this guy could be on the field, but we'll see how that works. So that's where we are right now, man. And today we got 3 4th round draft picks. Again, 4th round draft picks are valuable players. So it's a possibility that we probably do real well. And I'm going to think we're going to probably end up getting a backup center. I don't know why. We might kind of focus a little bit on the offensive side of the ball. But, we still got Trayshawn Holden as a receiver, so don't even think about receivers because we still got Trayshawn Holden. We still got Cavante Turpin. We still got Ryan Flanoy. So we got some players out there that still can fill it in behind our starters. So it looks like, George Pickens has signed his tender. Don't know what that means. I just knew for a fact that New York or Green Bay was going to call and try to make a trade, but it hadn't happened yet. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm got my fingers crossed, hoping that he will continue to stay here with the Cowboys, man. I hope this really happens. I mean, we got to keep this guy here. But anyway, so let's get ready. Getting ready for the 4th round draft pick here shortly. And I'll be back maybe later on this evening or probably tomorrow. And if not either one of definitely Monday night, Mike. And I want to say thank you to everybody that sat in on the 1st round live show that we had, man. It was great. It was awesome, man, just to have you guys support it, have you guys chime in. I appreciate every last one of you, Lord Nova, everybody that was part of it. I just say Lord Nova because Roxanne, she was there. So thank you for everybody. But I got to get out of here. I got things to do, man. I got to go to the media day. My son is getting ready to fight next week. You got another professional fight he got coming up. So today is media day. So I'll probably post some pictures or something and, of his fight as well. Again, thank y'all, man. And like I always say, continue to be blessed, continue to stay safe, and whatever you do, continue to be kind. Do that for the Cowboys Huddle podcast. Thank you. We're out.
Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. The Cowboys Huddle podcast.